So, I'm back, guys. What are these containers? I'm going to go around the post here, sorry. I want to show you these containers. My husband came up with an idea for them. At this point, I think the idea is brilliant, but until I actually put it into action and test out his theory, I won't know if it actually works. But I wanted to at least show them to you first and let you guess, what am I going to do with these things? By the way, they nest together, so let me show you here. Take one off, see that? They come off from one another, and then they nest right back on one another, just like that. So they nest in very nicely so that you can put them in layers. There's 3 different sizes, so you can see this one's pretty thick. I think that one is about 10 inches high, and then these 2 guys right down here, these are actually smaller ones. They're a little, they're not quite as deep, but we've got those as well. So I wanted to show them to you before I did anything with them, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what I used them for and whether it was a success or a failure. Where we got these actually was our local nursery. They have plants, baby plants, shipped in them to them from bigger nurseries, and they ship them in these containers. Then they take them out of these containers, they plant them in bigger pots to grow for retail, and then these boxes basically get nested all together and sit behind one of their greenhouses, literally piles and piles and piles of these things. And when we were there one day, we asked what they were. They explained, you know, where they came from, and they said they were willing to sell them to us for $1 each. So needless to say, I have a lot of them, maybe 50, 60 of them in different sizes. So usually I use them for harvesting from the garden, and I put them on the back of the four-wheeler, harvest a bunch of vegetables, and then I drive them back up to the house in the four-wheeler in these, because these nest very nicely. I've also overwintered my potatoes in those. So I will take the potatoes out of the garden, stick them in here, and put them in our garage, and they will last me through the season in here, because they get good airflow from all sides and the bottom, and I can put them in layers. So depending on if I have a lot of potatoes or if I have different kinds of potatoes, I can just put them right in these and just pile them up in the garage and use them throughout the winter. They also work pretty well for onions. And what else have I put in there? Spaghetti squash. I've also used spaghetti squash now. So I'm going to stop this video for now, and then I'm going to go inside and show you what I'm going to use them for.